Hello and welcome to the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class D Northern Conference preseason. Actually, a Southern Conference bowler, Anthony Caron, now in the Southern Conference, last year Northern Conference, in the same house. Pleasant Street Lanes, Fitchburg, Mass. Here at Lakeside Lanes-Manchester, New Hampshire. Newcomer Scott Perry to Butwell's Bowling Center, Concord, New Hampshire. 5-string format, 2 points for a win, 1 for a tie, 4 for total. The 18-week season starts unofficially September 7th, 2025. Goes till early May, then the playoffs. We'll talk about that more later on during the match. Anthony, the home bowler, goes second. Scott Perry leads it off. Ready to a red-hot Andy Klempa last time. Andy Klempa 28-0. Once again, killing the preseason. Going 12-2 against Scott Perry at Butwell's. All right, Scott trying to rebound here. He's in some big matches. 98 league bowler. Starting his second year of Candlepin bowling. Fiance Megan Harlow in the ladies circuit, bowling really well overall. That one got away in the 10. First of 5 underway. Thanks for watching. Andy, picture sound. Put you on the pins. Perry trying to bounce back. Bounces left instead. Sizzles the 9 behind. He's got a diamond plus the 6 to the right. We're early in the first. Jim Lazinski, good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you again. Perry looking for a bunch. Ends up with a diamond for a 6 to start the first of 5. Scores on the screen every 5 boxes. I'll be learning the laptop eventually how to use it for a live stream. It's going to, the call of the wild. It's going to take a while to learn that stuff. Old school. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate the feedback. Sometimes these iPhones show the floor, not the pins. With the Android, whatever I see on my phone, I'm staring at. You see on the live stream, the iPhone, not so much for some reason. Go figure. Perry 1-8, wobbling 10. The 8 is a Halloween pin, I call it. The orange pin. Second box, first string, Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire. What a great place to bowl. Great ownership, and Tim Lipke, the Hall of Famer. Case McCool watching. Nice shot. Almost got it. Thought he had the head pin. Case McCool, no banana splits yet. He's still hungry. Perry takes it down, Curtis the Wood for a 10. 16-2 early on. Anthony Caron, who bowled the ACST for years till last season, starting his 6th season next. This is preseason action. It'd be a lot better the third string as the Patriots game last night for sure. They lost 42-14 the Giants, who are undefeated. Got a good backup quarterback, Jason Dart. Giants do. Here's a 6-pack. Check his ID. Andy Klempa here in attendance watching. All the way up from Quincy, Mass. He's a baller. Tom Grasso, good to see you. There's a good ball there. The King survives the 5. Tom Grasso, a true gentleman class act of the bowl around in Portsmouth. Hope to come again this year, Tom. Hopefully you'll get the playoffs. Just missed out. Perry on for a 10 after a 6 start, a pair of 10s. 26-3 in the first of 5 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Folks, are over 4,900 subscribers on our way to 5,000 before the World Tournament in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada, November 3rd to November 8th. Tell your friends, tell your family, please subscribe free. High definition available on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Also live instant replay up to 10 seconds when you're on YouTube Live. Another reason to subscribe free. Perry slips 4, diamond plus the pole post. 1, 2, 3 in front, 5 behind the 1. Tom Grasso looking like it's going to C to D. Good for you, Tom. Perry can't find the range. Shots on 1. Great with you guys again. Perry, that's a good ball there. And what a try that was. Big out for a 9. Pinning well since that 6-block start. 29 his last 3. 35-4 in the first. Tomorrow's 9-pin tournament. Rollaway lanes let pins fly high. 11 o'clock shortly after. 2 p.m. shortly after. 9-pin tournament. Walk-ins are allowed. 9 to 10 spares and strikes. Rollaway lanes. Wear mask tomorrow. Live on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Bob Lee will join me in the afternoon session. Perry on the 4-8. Looking for his first mark. On the road. 98 league bowler goes right. Trying to push the 9 down. It's the 1-2-7. 9 beaten back. Anthony Caron up next. There's a nice shot. Nice out. Treetops to 9. How about 39 his last 4? Great pinning. The $6 lowered his score slightly. So it's 45 at the half. 60%, $10 completion. That's pretty good. Here's Anthony Caron, Mr. 159. That means he's been to 159 bowling centers, including Wyoming, Ohio, recently. Been to Apex, New York, and all over Canada. Looking for 160 in Canada. There's a nice ball to start his match. 9. Here's the 4-pin in the way. Anthony, a great bowler in his 20s and 30s. First spare, missed it. Single pins people complain about it. They think it's the hardest shot to make. Actually, it's the other way. It's the easiest pin to make of all the pins standing by about 21%. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. And that is a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third for a 10. We didn't have one the other day in a preseason match. So combined, 4 10 boxes and 6 boxes overall. Missed opportunity there, and the fill would have been 2. Leads 10 to 6 after 1 completed box. 4-pin lead. Chasing 45 from Scott Perry. And a good second ball. 2 full. 7 left. 8 falls down. It's the 6-10 on the right. No wood. No luck. Caron missed for 7, leads by 1, 17-16 early on. 2 points for a win, 1 for a tie, 4 for total. There are 4 divisions of 4 teams, Class A to Class D. 4 division winners make the playoffs. The next 4 wild cards, 5 through 8, reseeded after each round. No brackets. It is reseeded after each round. Anthony off to the left, 5. He finished 3rd in the qualifying round out of 69 bowlers in the ultimate ladder at Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Mass. What a great job they've done there in the newly renovated lanes. Lost his ladder match to Jason Gauthier Sr., but Anthony took home $125. With the wood, takes down the 10, and there goes the 6. The 6 falls down. It's the 139. Correction, 138. 138. Works the U.S. Post Office. That's nice 10. He's got 2 10s, 7 in between, 27, 26 up 1, 3 boxes in. Anthony averaging 101 or so, 108 in the Summer League right now, Putnam Street Lanes. 114 his best average for an entire year. Look at this one, left to right, 7, 5, 6, 10. So we can use that wood somehow. 2 head pinits, 1 split. High single 195, high triple 442, high 5 696. He goes right. Look at that. Just a giggle on that one. That's crazy. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling, folks. What are you going to get next? Crazy game, isn't it? Just trying to use that wood instead, and you get them all. And that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. His second one already. Boy, it's 2. He missed a single pin in the first. That in the fourth. 37, 35. He's up 2 fingers.
This is the second time we're going against Anthony. We went against each other for Richmond Memorial Tournament last March. So we're a semifinal.
Anthony scoots left for 3. 8 to tie the string early in the first of 5. Preseason action on Candlepin Bowling Network. The executive producer is Bob Lee. Nico Puhar, our social media creator. Anthony 1710. I call this the 1710 Augusta Main Special. What a lousy name. What a lousy leave. A great name for a bowling site, I should say. Well, by Mark and Samantha Carrier. Just recently hosted the mixed international doubles Scott Perry bowled in for the first time last weekend. Anthony did too. He gets a 7. Now Scott Perry takes the lead at the half, 45-44. Let's get those scores up on the screen. Score sheet, guys. We did get those up earlier.
So I got scribble on my second string.
Every $5 each, please. Thank you.
Yep.
Right, here we go.
Scribbles.
Yep. That is not my handwriting. Scott's doing etch a sketch.
Oh, mine is a scribble.
That looks like my handwriting, etch a sketch. I like the score sheet with the names of the scores are side by side. That's the newest version. Anyway, Scott goes to lane 22 here in Manchester, New Hampshire at Lakeside Lanes. High single 137 did the Buttwalls Classic bonus match against Chase and Bromchek. High triple 324 against Chase that match. Threw a 541 against Alex Patton on July 6th during that Buttwalls Better Brother Buttwalls Bowl undercard match. That's available on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. He's got a 6-pack for the second time. He's up 1 early on. Biggest deficit was 4, 10-6 after 1. Perry just missed the 1 and the 9. Placed third in this year's Ron Richard Memorial Tourney at Putnam Street Lanes in Fitchburg, Mass. Anthony Bowles for the ACST for the second year now. Fifth in best box at Lakeside Lanes with his fiancée Megan Harlow. Currently competing with the ACBT Amateur Candlepin Bowlers Tour as he gets an 8, 53 through 6. Team with Deb Regan last weekend in Augusta, Maine, finished 13 out of 18. Not bad for this first time. Had a tough first day, a great second day. We averaged 106 the second day. Diamond right, there's a lot of diamonds. And I believe it's his first head pin in it. The Friday Night Pro League returns 2 weeks from tonight. Location, teams being determined. Look right now, it may be the return of Craig Holbrook, Hingham at Academy 2, because Exeter plays the music too loud. They want to celebrate their championship, but because they like the music up loud, YouTube and Facebook don't like that so much, so we'll get them on the road sooner than later. So right now, tentatively, it's going to be Academy 2 1 or 2 years ago taking on Hingham with Hall of Famers Craig Holbrook and Bob Wickham. John Winchell, Chris the Silent Assassin Jones, and others. He's 7:30 live September 5th on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Tell your friends and family to subscribe free. Scott on the king for another 10. That's his 4th 10 of the string. No marks, but 63 through 7. The pinning of the 6 marks to start. He's been bowling pretty well. Remember, he's up 1 at the half. He'll be an Acton Bowl drawn with Anthony Caron, the ACBT, at 12 noon. The final stop for the September 20th playoffs. Looking left before the 31st of August, Sunday. We covered that match against John Threed, who made the playoffs in Class E North. Lost a heartbreaker here in his home house. A piece of wood robbed him of a spare to win it. He lost to Dave Yagi, a thriller on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Perry on the 8. And earlier that day, Mike McIntosh Taxman, a thriller of a Steve Poulin, 678, 677 down to the last ball. Also that same day, 2 matches down to the last ball, both on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. One of the best matches I've ever seen. Mike McIntosh, Steve Poulin. The ACST quarterfinals, Northern Conference. That'll be 2 o'clock on August 31st. I'll be streaming that live on YouTube on Candlepin Network. The ACST will be on the ACST Facebook page during the season. Rebroadcast will be on YouTube on Candlepin Network. The preseason, we do CBN. It's got a 9, 72 through 8. Seeking his first mark in lane 22, this 24-lane house. Lost his footing for a second. 1 wobbling 3, 7-10. Trying to split the uprights. Got 2 pieces to get to that 10. Just missed inside. Scheduled to be in Class D Northern Conference September 7th. It's an unofficial start. Last year starts September 1st. Once the schedule comes out, you can start, we're told. Perry in 8, 80 through 9. No marks yet. Hard to get good scores out hitting the head pin. But he's pitting well overall. 10 pins off the deck on just 1 head pin hit. That's pretty good, considering. Now he backdoors 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, check mark. 1 is the middle pin, obviously. 2 to the left. To the right of the 1 is the 3 and the 6. What in between the 1 and the 3? He will not get it. The 6 won't fall. Tough break. That looked good. A no mark first string, trying to get to 90 on the road. It's a 10 for the 5th time. 90 first string. No good? I didn't see that. No good. So correction, this is an 89, a 9, so 4 10 boxes. So 89 first string officially. Anthony Caron, a good chance to take the first 2 points here in the preseason. Going to lane 22 for the first time. He's bowled here for years. Living here in Manchester, New Hampshire, bowling at Putnam Street Lanes in Pittsburgh. Due to the tight schedule here, availability. Right now he's down 1, 45, 44. Needs 46 and 5 to win it. Does not need a mark. Going right for 6, 1, 2, 4, 7. Caron for spare. No, the 7 won't fall.
I'm not handing up. Nope. All right, let's see it. Special delivery. Bring the store back.
Caron at 10. He's got 4 10s. Also, Scott had 4 in the first. Now it's 54-53. He takes the lead back by 1. 6-pack his first one. Anthony 1-5 in the 9. This won't be easy. So it gets a 10 box here in the first of 5. Candlepin Network on YouTube. Anthony gets an 8. And now he trails. They're taking turns flip-flopping back and forth. Another lead change. Several already. Scott Perry up 63-62. Can't find the range. 3 again. He's only at the head pin twice. Scott only once in the first. It happens. How you make that adjustment is the key. Now he goes right. 1, 3, 5, 8. Unbelievable. Anthony, nice ball. He got them all. That's a tough one. It wasn't going to be easy, but he got it anyway. Another 10. They got 9 combined. It's his 5th. And now we're tied, 72-72. 2 boxes to go in the first of 5. Got it. Bad box, a 6 to start. Anthony has 7 blocks in the second, a 7 in the fifth. Hitting well. On the cross, so he's got a triangle right. Halloween pin in the middle is the 6, left the 9, right the 10. Traditionally called the 6, 9, 10. Now his third head pin hit. For his first mark, he threw it away. Lucky to get one on that for an 8, and they were tied it once again, 80-80. Anthony, look for mark. Gary's 9.5. The 10 weebles and wobbles, but it won't fall down. A 2-for-1 special to take the first 2 points. Second 9 drop. He missed one earlier. For a spare. Missed it. We're tied right now. He 10 to win it. For the win. Bang! Apollo Grand Special wins it. How about that one? Missed the second, make the third. It's okay because they won 90-89. What a finish.
Let's go see this little kid beat it. That's only 1 pin.
1 pin, 90-89. 4 strings to go. Here's the box by box. Not my handwriting, by the way. Anthony, 2 Paul Grand Specials. He likes that now. 2 pin, 2 chances to get that 10 box. Can you put the 90 here? So Scott goes to 2-14 early in the preseason. Anthony's first match and only match, I believe, the preseason. So it's 90-89. Anthony, can you write that score down?
Sorry about that.
Let's show the running total here. And back to lane 21 for a second string. Here's the official score up to 1. The postman, 90.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll do it.
Scott Perry, 89. That was close. The winners and winners and winners and winners. Anthony loves those 1-pin strings. He 0-2 last year in the regular season. 5-13 and 1 in strings by 5 pins or less. Perry trying to bounce back, cannot. Only 1 head pin, 11 boxes to start, and only lost by 1. Anthony, 6 10 boxes that first string. Perry 1 of the 2. He picks up for a 10. Now he's got his 5th 10 box of the match. It is warm in here. It's hot outside. Hard to believe. August 22nd, 2025. Where is all the time gone? Perry goes back, trying to get that smooth ball. Not working yet. Yesterday in practice, he was going to the right. Now he's going to the left. '98 league bowler. Has done well in certain tournaments. That one got away again. All over the place. Perry starts the second at 5 with an 8. He had a 6-box to start the first. Lost the first 90-89. I'd like to thank Lakeside Lane Bowlers. I walked in, Shane hands me $135 in money from the donation bucket. The Candlepins for Cancer the last 2 or 3 months. Thank you very much, Lakeside Bowlers. Donations via Venmo at Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. We now up to $98,500 paid out. Remarkable. $26,500 paid out this year alone in the first less than 8 months. Pretty amazing. Now you know I bug you for money and donations, lemon drop shirts, and open donations. Just the second head pin of the match on a check mark. Did he pick it off? No, he got the king out of the way. The 5, 2, 4, 7 remain. It's going to go to Keene State of Journalism major. He's working hard at this game, trying to get better, gets next level. A 7 there. 10-8, 7, 25 through 3 in the second of 5. Lost the first by 1. Nothing beats the great game of Candlepin Bowling Fall League start next week or so. Week and a half. Check your local bowling centers. Lakes will be closed from Sunday to Labor Day, so they open September 2nd for league starts. And then Sundays, most Sundays, 12 to 2. All you can bowl, shoes included, 12 to 2, just $12 each every Sunday. Most Sundays during the regular season, except during tournaments, and not Labor Day Sunday. 4-8 left, 6-10 right. With the wood. He won't get it. 10 holes for 9. 34 through 4. So 1 head pin in the first, 4 10s, no marks, and 0 for 4 to start the second. Anthony, no marks either, but he had 6 10s and 2 Palm Grand Specials, 1 to win by 1. 1, 3, 7, 8, not easy, but manageable. 2 pieces hanging around, and maybe give him a chance. Preseason action, Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire. Hall of Famer Tim Lickey's house. 1984 Candlepin champion. And that won't go either. It's like, what the heck? 1984 Don Gillis show. Tim Lickey, one of the tournament champions. Class act as well. That in the channel, no good for 9. 43, no mark half. 0 for 15 to start the match. Anthony Caron made it tough on himself that first string, but won it with the pinning. 190-89, starts the second string in his hometown, Manchester, New Hampshire. Chasing 43 from Scott Perry, up 2 points to none. Bounces it, gets 4. It's the 1, 2, 4 in front. Behind the 2 is the 8, right corner, 6-10. Last season, the ACST Class D North, record of 111 and 141, very competitive. He was 11th in the standings. He was 5th in average at 101.27, and less than half a pin to be 3rd in average. There's a nice shot for a spare. Wow! And finally, a bowler is on the board. Raise the flag. All you need is 1. 10-10 up one of the string, one of the match rather, plus this to put the lead in the string. Chasing 43 from Perry. Ed Sargent, hope you're doing better. Good to see you. Anthony going left, gets 6. 1, 3, 7, 9 behind the 3. 16 through 1 in the second of 5. Up 6 in the string, plus the extra point in the match. 7 overall. He pick it off, does not. 1 in the 7. Second box, second string. Both bowls in Class D North coming up in September. Anthony, nice shot. It flies over the 7 for a 9. 25-18. His lead is 7 in the string. His lead is 8 in the match. That's been the biggest lead overall. That 101.27 average last year, as he hits the head pin, he gets a 2-2 split, 3-6 right, 4-7 left. Overall, 4 head pin hits in the match, 50% splits. At Putnam Street, very fast house, average 106.21, but on the road, just 96.4. And what a shot that was. Nothing to show for that one. The 6 decides to fall after all, but couldn't get to the West Coast. His home record at Putnam Street Lanes, Fitchburg, Mass, 54 and 72, slightly better on the road. Last year, 57 and 69, 252 points in 18 matches, 14 points a match. Again, 2 points a win, 1 for a tie, 4 for total. Clinton Parks, thanks for watching. Friday Night Pro League starts September 5th. 35-week season, plus the playoffs. Of this, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 when I'm in Maine for obligations at stake tournaments up there, including first 2 weekends of May. Tell your friends and family, hit subscribe. It's free on Candlepin Bowling Network. Anthony in 9, 34 through 3. Biggest lead in the match, 10, 9 in the string. Had a streaky record last season. Started 10 and 4, then went 10 and 32, 22 and 6, 13 and 29, 12 and 2, 10 and 32, then 34 and 26, including going 10-4, 10 and 4, 3 of the last 4 matches, including 2 playoff teams, playoff opponents. Now look at this lead. This is ugly. That's a youch. Y-O-U-C-H. Put a dictionary, Webster. Why not? And he nudges the 5 and won't fall down for a weird 7. 41, 34, 7 in the string, 8 in the match. Close all the way through. He did beat 4 playoff bowlers out of the top 8 that made the playoffs last year. As he finished 11th, he went 10 and 4 against 4 different bowlers. 10-4, 10-4, 10-4, 10-4. He went 12 and 2 against Gary. Actually, one of them was actually 12 and 2 against Gary Dione, conference champion. The other 3 are 10 and 4. Same spot. 2 head pin hits, 2 splits here in the second. He leads the half and leads the match single digits. Nice out. That's a Paul Grant special the 3rd time. Missed the second, make the 3rd. That's a tough one. A 51 half, his first 10 of the second. He's got 7 in the match. And Scott Perry has 5 10 boxes. Now he starts the second half of the second string. So Anthony's up 8 right now, 51-43. 8 in the string, 9 in the match. On Candlepin Bowling Network, over 2,100 videos in climbing, semi-pro to pro action, something for everyone, in high definition and instant replay live on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hit that subscribe button, it's free. Great pinning by Anthony Caron. And you say pinning 10's not important? He won that first string on a Paul Grant special for a 10 bucks on a 9-pin drop. And 6 10 boxes, the difference to 4 for Scott. Now back to lane 22. We're at Lakeside Lanes-Manchester, New Hampshire. Newcomer Scott Perry, 2 years of Candlepin bowling. Gets a break, 1, 2 in the 4, but can't find the head pin once again. For a Class D bowler, less than 1 and 2, stats by Candlepin Bowling Network, without wood. For a spare. No, up the wall, can't get to the 4, came back to the 2. He can't believe it. And the streak continues, no marks in the match, 0 for 16. But he's only down 9 in the match. Scott, a 9. 52 through 6, second half, second string. Have to clear that wood first before we start the next box. Scott, clear that wood. Just missed the head pin. A lucky 7, 1, 3 in the 7. So he can get his first mark. In the 17th box of the match. No, again, unbelievable. That's a good shot. Nothing wrong with that. Got to get that 10 box. Just move on to the next box. It happens. Took a 9 again, 61 through 7 in the second of 5. He lost the first 90, 89. Spares and strikes are out of the stock of the warehouse for Scott Perry. Going John Reed here, August 31st, 2:30. I thought on YouTube on Candlepin Network. That way, this one is only the 10 pin. It's all over the place. Look at this one. 6 standing. Nothing going right, but he's still in it. Down 2 points to none. That's a nice saddle. Take an 8 out of that jam. 69 through 8. Could use a mark. We'll need at least one to have a chance for the string win. We're going to do a red hot Andy Klempa at 589 at Butwell's recently. We're going to do a red hot Alex Patton early this year. The Butwell's Classic, he ran against Bronchka beat. In the Butwell's Classic, ran to a red hot Alex Patton as he drills 9. A little shimmy on the 6. Just a second head pin of the string, third of the match. The wood to stop by rule. At least you're supposed to anyway. Not a factor here in the shot. Missed it. Both bowlers combining 0 for 3 on single pins for spares. Not even close. A 9 again. 78 through 9. Late in his second. Anthony Caron up 8 in the string up next. 9 in the match. That's a nice ball. Splits. 3-6 and the 7 left. That's his first split of the match and 4 head pin hits. Decent wood for a spare. He missed it. And the wood was rolling. Should have waited for that to stop completely. May have rushed that shot. He'll learn. Just a regular league bowler for 2 years. And not even close again for a 7. Disappointing first, disappointing second. 89 first, 85 second. 174 through 2. Good cut shots, didn't go his way. Good second balls. It happens, got to fight through it. He's still in it though.
Scott Perry screw job.
It happens. How you bounce back is the key. He's at 174 through 2. Here's Anthony Caron. Avoids a lemon drop. 4 in the 8, $1. The 4th pin, second pin left. Second pin right, the 6th, $1. Optional Candlepins for cancer donation. 5 on a spare strike. 10 on the double strike. $20 for Andy Klempa on a double strike. Here in attendance. Good second ball. Slides by the 5 and the 7. As tough as it's been for Scott Perry, Anthony Caron is not taking advantage of it. Missed right for an 8. 59, 52 through 6 completed boxes in the second of 5. He's up 7 in the string. He's up 8 in the match. Won the first 90-89. He trounces 7, not bad considering 1, 8, 10. 2 or 3 pieces to the right of the 1. Looks like 3 from my vantage point. He's only had 5 head pin hits in the match, 3 splits. Way right, 1 of the 8. Does not need a mark to win the string and go up 4 points to none. Just missed by a breeze. 8 box, 67, 61. The lead is trimmed out of 6 in the string, 7 in the match. 3 box to go before the final 3 strings. Thank you for watching this preseason match, Class D, Northern Conference. Anthony from the Southern Conference for the first time, Putnam Street. Candlepin needs more bowls in the South, so he elected to help out bowling in the South. Southern Conference last year in Putnam Street in the Northern Conference. Go figure. Central Park Lane is the same thing. Some are north, some are south. Last year was south. Anthony threw that 1 to the 10. He's got 6 up. Good chance to win the string. He'll end up with a 6. 73-69. He's up just 4 in the string. It's just 5 in the match. Scott Perry, no marks the first 2 strings, and once he gets one going, that could get him going for the lead. And the cross is over, somehow just 6. Wobbling 6 in the middle, 9 left, 10 right on the triangle. He carried that wood over to the 7 on the left. 3 head pin hits in the second, all splits. Through the middle. Making it interesting. Low scoring string. It happens in football. 6-3, 10-7, 13-10. Not all scores can be high. Even the Class A. And that same thing for a 6. Pair of 6s, 79-9. The lead is just 1 in the string, 2 in the match. 6 to tie, 7 to win. It took him a 9 drop and a miss, and then a 10 of PGS to win the first by 1. Get a spare 6 to start the string. His only mark of the match, 1 combined, usual. 1 wobbling, 2, 4, 7, 8 behind the 2 and the 10. He has not won it yet. He's 3 here, 3 pins and 2 tries to win the string. For the win, he's got the string 1. 1 in the 10 will be a single-digit lead heading into the middle string. Both stuck in the 80s. Both under average, both strings. Anthony, nice 10. Second 10 of the string. He's at 10. 8-10 marks the match. Scott has 5 10s in the match. And Anthony survives 89-85. He wins by 4. He leads 179-174. A handful 5 with 3 to go. And Scott Perry's got to be fortunate. Only down 5, can get 10 points. It did put new sidewalls here last year, but for some reason, talking to Shane earlier, the pin action got worse somehow. Go figure. Anthony, I need you to score running total first. I need you to score running total.
Yeah, I'll do that.
We'll put that back on the screen just a moment. Yep, JV Small, 77. Yep, rough first 2 string. You know what? That's bowling. I've seen Class A bowlers get 76s, and one got a 68 or 69 last year. It happens. I've seen 110 bowlers get a 79 in the Sunday Pro League. It happens. That's bowling. We go middle string, back to lane 21. We're at Lakeside Lanes in Manchester, New Hampshire. Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, Class D, Northern Conference. Scott way up again, just the 6-10. Here's the official scores through 2. Anthony 90-89. Anthony 89-85. Anthony 179. Scott Perry 174. That looks good. It won't go again. Come on down. Give him a break. 0 for 21, but he's been robbed 4 or 5 times on great second balls. But boy, just not getting the breaks yet. What was wrong with that shot? Scott starts the middle string of the 9. To join the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, Class A to Class F, contact Danny Finn, Finn. If the rosters are full, you can get on the waiting list. People have to drop out for personal reasons, financial reasons, or injuries, unfortunately, sometimes during the season. Get your name out there. Danny Finn, Finn. Great job running the ACST, which was known as Pro and Semi-Pro back then, now up to 6 divisions, A through F. Danny Finn, Finn, on Facebook Messenger. 18-week season. Very nice ball, another diamond. You had a bunch of those earlier. Middle pin, the object is the 2. Left is the 4. The right of the 2 is the 5. The 8 is behind the 2. 2, 4, 5, 8. How are you? First spare. No again, a little light, but the wood pushes the 5. It still won't go. Where's the win when you need it? The streak continues, and not the best one. 0 for 22. Been there, done that. That's a 10, 19 through 2 in the middle string. I remember going 0 for 43 in 2 weeks combined in the Friday Night Mixed League in Millis when it was not as fast as it was now. It was dead house back then. That's a great feeling. 0 for 43 in 2 matches before you get a mark. Then you get like a 150 or so before that streak started, something like that. Third box, third string. Overdue, long overdue for a mark. That's a good ball again. He's got the setback leave, made famous in Canada, but now the wood rolls away. The setback is basically calling that wood lays in front of the 610 on the mirror side, 4-7. Now he's got wood way to the left. Give it a ride. Let's see. Some balls go for that 5-pin, try to cut it over. That's in Mike Warren's book also. He does. We just missed, not by much. Good idea. Now you go for the short 2. Scott just 6 head pin hits in the match, 2 splits in 23 boxes. Got the 5 for an 8. 27 through 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. Countless videos, semi-pro to pro action. Close to 2,200 videos in climbing. Candlepin Bowling Network in high definition. Live instant replay as well on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Please tell your friends and family to subscribe. Why not? See it forever and ever on YouTube. Good or bad? Scott does put a ball on the string. 7 off the head pin that time, but has a chance. 1, 2, 4. Fighting for his first mark in his 24th box of the match. Won't get it. 1 of the 2. Getting good experience though. Just his second year at Candlepin Bowling. Starting his 3rd year soon. 8. 35 through 4 at Manchester, New Hampshire at Lakeside Lanes. 12 to 2 most Sundays. Not next weekend. Labor Day weekend they're closed for 8 days, starting this Sunday through the following Sunday and Monday, Labor Day. So September 2nd, they reopen after this Saturday. Then Sundays, 12 to 2, most Sundays, 12 to 2. Unlimited bowling, shoes included, just $12 a person. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring a busload. 12 to 2, most Sundays, Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire. Call for lane availability. There's a nice ball again, but he can't get a split to break up. 4 left, 3, 6 right. Unbelievable. Close to the head pin on the first ball. Good sign. Push on the 6. 3 right, 4 left. Another mark. another half without a mark. That's 25 straight, halfway through the match, and not on the board, and only down a handful in the match. Coming in, a field goal for Nate again. 9-10, 3/8, disgusted himself, 43 through 5. Halfway through. Anthony Caron's not taking advantage, though. He only has one mark himself. A spare 6 to start the second. And that was the difference, you could say. He went up by 4. He's up 5 in the match. Chasing 43. Scott gets that first ball working. He'll be pretty good. This close to breaking out. Anthony, the 5-7-10 won't go. Harry Pretty in the house here watching. Does a great job fixing machines. All around. Boy, that's another Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. He's got 4. 10-9, up 1 in the string, a touchdown in the match. Put a buck in, Anthony. Some bowlers are doing that the last couple of years. A few of them. Up in the charity, which helps Kenneth bowlers go through cancer treatments. Another good ball there. The 7 collapses. 6-10 right. A good chance here for his second spare of the match. Marks are hard to come by today. Sometimes humidity affects the pin action. For a spare. Yes! Perfect start. 20 to ball through 2 here in the third. Up 1 in the string, 6 in the match. Came back up to double digits for the second time. Mr. 159, Anthony Caron on the spare, goes left, gets 4. 24-19 of 5 in the string, doubles his lead to 10 in the match. Good second ball, can't get to the king, the 5. Good second shot. It's been close all the way through. Low scoring, but tight. Those are fun, too. It's a 9. It's like a rainy, muddy football game today, you could say. Hard to get the passing game going. Three's a while. 3-3-3. 33 through 3 in string 3 of 6 in the string. 11 in the match. 6 in the string, 11 in the match. 1, 2, 7, 10. Getting close to the halfway point of the match. Tomorrow, Rollaway Lanes, wear masks after 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. 9-pin tournament. Live coverage on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Anthony scoots outside the 1. Chasing 43 from Scott Perry. Anthony takes an 8. 41-35 through 4 completed boxes here in the third of 5. Right now he's up 6 pins in the string. He's up 11 pins in the match. Won the first 90-89 barely in the last box, last ball. And won the second, the last box, 89-85. And that one got away like a Southwest airline commercial. Want to get away? Got the 7 pin. Now he has to lead in the string with that shot. 1 of the 2. Double-digit lead halfway through the match. Scott just 2 marks behind, but markless in 25 boxes to start. Anthony with the wood, grabbed the 2 for 9, even 50 half at minimum. The spare 4 in the second. 10 bonus pins from the match. A spare 6 to start the second, a spare 4 here in the third. He's only 2 marks. Scott nothing. So it's 50-43. Anthony have 7 in the string, a dozen in the match. Paul Grand Live, Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire. This is preseason action. Atlantic, Candlepin Singles Tour Class D, Northern Conference and Southern Conference combined. We're on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Anthony, Mr. 159 Caron, has the lead by 5 after 2. And right now, it's 7 in the string, 12 in the match. Now our second half underway. Okay, we lost our feed for a few seconds. We're back live. Okay, we lost our feed for a few seconds. We're back live. The Wi-Fi is horrible here. We're on the cell phone network. We lost about a minute. Didn't miss much. Scott Perry's third ball of the 6-box third string. Now we're back live. Barely splits the uprights for a 10. His second 10 of the string. He's got 6 in the match, but 0 for 26 in the mark department. 53 through 6 in the third of 5. Second half underway. So some close calls, but no dice. Did have 1-9 drop. He did not convert earlier in that second string. That's a nice ball for strike 9. Staring at the 10, a guide to the left if he needs it. 4 pieces on the deck. Go right at the pin. That was a great ball. Got to get this one, confidence-wise. Don't overthink it. Go right at it. You're going to miss left. 0 for 26. Trying to make it 1 for 27. It goes! The ball hits the 10 off the deflection. And finally, raise the flag. 63 the ball through 7. That gets you off in the right direction, hopefully. He's had some close calls, some close shaves. Finally breaks through. 1 for 2 on singles for spares in the match. Now how about a big fill? On lane 22 of 24. Can't see the pins. Sorry, I'll move back a bit. We froze up a little bit. How's that now? All right. How's that now? Well, the stream froze, so the run froze, and it didn't. Now we're back live. Can I zoom in any more now? All right, thanks. Can I zoom in more? Can I zoom in a little more?
Yeah, I can zoom in.
No, can I zoom in here? A little more for the pin action? Perry 2 in the fill, and he got it!
There you go.
0 for 26, somehow 2 in a row. 65 through 7, 75 and the ball through 8. Can I go in a little more? Okay. Hate the iPhone. Again, we were fine all match long. The stream froze for about a minute, came black live, and all of a sudden it's showing the floor. I hate the iPhone. I only got it for landscape reasons like this. You can see the wider view. JB Small is getting hot now, in a sense. Only got 2 filled out. This is a better ball. He gets the spin of the 7. Finally, things breaking his way. Spare 2, spare 7, 82 through 8. 5 hit hits in the string at 4 combined, the first 2. Go figure. For 3 in a row, he missed it. It looks simple, doesn't it? It is not, especially 10-pin bowlers who think it's easy game. Try it. Missed the object pin for a 9. Got to feel good the way he's bowling lately, though. 91 through 9 in the third. He's trying to get his first 2 points. He lost 2 tough ones, 1 by 1 and 1 by 4. We're back live on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Thanks to your page, all the glitches and freezing on the Wi-Fi and cell phone network beyond our control. Perry just goes left for 5. 8 and back, 1, 3, 6, 10 in front. His final box of the third. Homeboy Anthony Caron up next at 50 through 5. Rock would certainly help here. That's a nice ball. He goes! Got the 8 to go last. 3 spares in the last 4. 101 on the ball, the 10. Perry back in business. What a funny game. 0 for 26 without a mark. 3 in the last 4. The trials and tribulations of Candlepin bowling. What a crazy game. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Now that forces Anthony Caron to get a mark. He would love a big 28, get to 111. He could have had 4 in a row. This is that 3-pinner. In the 9th box, now in the 10th box, on the bonus. He goes left, gets a fill of 6, not bad. 107, 3rd string for Scott Perry, new to the ACST. 281 through 3, and he's got to feel good about that finish. Now I think Caron's got to get to work. 2 up 6-0. He's up 4 points to none right now. But Scott Perry makes him get at least 1 mark to win. Good finish.
Just make sure my eyes are good.
Scott 281. Yes, it has to feel good, JB Small. C77. We'll give it a sheet, put his running total at the end too, okay?
Yeah, I did last time.
Anthony, that's a nice ball. Slides a bunch. They keep going. They're still going. 8. Bunch formation to left. 8 left, 10 right. Try to give it a ride. 3 pieces of wood. Second head pin into the string. First split. Overall 8 and 5 in the match. 8 head pins, 5 splits. Looks like 4 pieces of lumberyard on lane 22. First spare. No. Those are the bounces Scott Perry did not get the first 2.5 strings. Now things starting to go his way slightly. Technically, wood must stop by rule, but it's way off to the left. He's going to roll anyway. And gets it, won't get it for a 9. So you could say justice prevails. 59 through 6, his second half underway. He's up 6 in the string, 11 in the match. Up against a spare 2, spare 7, 9, spare 6, 107 from Scott Perry. He might need 2 marks now to win the string. There's another good ball. It's a 2-1 split. Wood rolls away. Now it rolls back slightly. 5 middle, 8 left, 10 right. And not the best position to win, but better than no one, I guess. Let's see. Again, must stop by rule. At least you're supposed to before you throw the ball. By ICBA rules. ICBA rules. Will he try to cap that wood somehow? Why not? Rufus, hello. Oh, wow! Who needs the wood? Spare! Nico highlight reel! How about that one? 5, 8, 10, masterpiece! 69, the ball through 7. Wow! You miss a single pin, you make a shot like that. Remarkable spare by Mr. 159. That was something. On the extra session, he goes left. And how many times you see you get a great shot like that, you make a lousy lead. A lousy fill, 4. 73 through 7. Right now up 8 in the string, 13 in the match. A couple of spare 4s here in the string. Did he pick it apart? Looks good. No. 3 right, 5 left. That looked good. He'll need a mark to win in the final 2 boxes of the third. Yep, JB, it always seems to happen to me too when I bowl. I miss bowling. I wish I could. Anthony, a 9. 82, 82. Tied in the string. The lead is down to just 5 in the match. Like I said earlier, that's best fit for Scott Perry. Anthony took the foot off the gas, not on purpose, but Scott's got a chance to win the string. And with 2 10s, we'll tie the match after 3. Anthony, a 6-pack. Check his ID. Anthony last year was 4th in the ACST North 588 series, 594 by Caitlin Zorro-Zogo, #1 seed. Lucky to get 4 there, 1 in the 3. He was 3rd in perfect box percentage, 10 spares and strikes, 42%, 45% at home. Caitlin was 47% number one. That one bounces left for an 8. And now without a mark, Scott Perry will take the lead after all that, heading into the fourth. 90 through 9. So Scott's up 1 in the string. Anthony's up 4 in the match. He's up against a spare 6. Anthony's second in 10 boxes last year, 191. Caitlin Zolfa, number 1, 199. Here's a chance, wobbling 6 and 10. First head knit this string 4 without a split. A spare to keep his lead in the match and his chance to win the string for the 3rd time in a row. Can he pick it up? No, and Perry survives, and Perry will lead the match somehow after 3. A tight battle here in Manchester, New Hampshire, Lakeside Lanes. Who needs the wood for a 10, 100 string? 90, 89, 100, and folks, with 2 strings to go, it's 281 to 279. Scott Perry, after all that disastrous start, over 26 without a mark, leads the match by 2 fingers. That's why you got to fight for every pin, every box. What a battle! Low scoring, but tight, tight, tight.
I know.
Anybody's ball game still. Just total.
Total right there.
The running total.
Right there.
Running total.
Running for it. Oh, sorry about that.
We'll get that running total for you in just a moment. Scott returns to lane 21. He's got to feel relieved. It should be a rough way he's blowing, but Anthony not having his best day either. This is not Putnam Street. This is not Millis. This is not 1710 of Augusta, Maine, or Newport Entertainment Center, Newport, Maine. Lakeside, a very fair house. So 281 to 279. Scott Perry leads 281 to 279 by 2 pins. Anthony leads points 4 to 2. Great match. Here we go. 2 strings left. Thanks for your patience with the live stream. We had a little glitch issue with the 3rd string. Back live on the cell phone network. Wi-Fi challenge here. Yes, nice ball. It's not the 4th. The 7 won't go. 3-6 right. That's earlier. Didn't convert, but that's a tough split. Ten head minutes in the string, 4 splits overall in the match. You had 5 head minutes alone in the 3rd. 1 in the 1st is 3 in the 2nd. Same spot. I always joke, at least on the head pin. 47% of the time for a Class A bowler on the head pin results in a mark. Stats by Candlepin Network. Nothing first 7 to start the 4th to 5. The Sold Out Ladies 220 doubles event sponsored by Candlepin Cancer, 4th annual Extra Lane Shooter Sports Pub, X, New Hampshire. New start time 9:30, first ball, September 6, 2025. 24 teams, 8 getting paid. Live coverage on YouTube with Greg VR and myself on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, it's free. Let's go, ladies, men. Support the ladies. Come on down, cheer them on. Extra Lanes, X, New Hampshire, Shooter Sports Pub. Great owner, Rob Ficara Sr. An award-winning pizza and great low prices at Shooter Sports Pub at X, New Hampshire. September 6, 9:30 a.m. 1 of the 8. He got it! Lightly salted spare. 17 of the ball through 2. Here in the 4th. And all of a sudden, he's got marks galore. That's 4 in his last 6 after going 0 for 26. on the spare. Another good ball for a strike. 9 to the wiggle on the 6. His best fill of the match. He missed one in the second, made one in the third. Spare 9, 26 through 2 in the 4th of 5. Preseason action. Tuning up for September 7th week when the season starts for spare. Bang! Back to back, 5 out of 7. What a strange game. 36 in the ball through 3. Look at the convoy, 10 points to 4. He's down 4 to 2 right now. It's been a grind, but it's been a tale of two halves so far. What will be the fill this time? Just missed left. Taps down the 10 on 2 hits of the wood. 1-3-6 opportunity, but 3 in a row. Spare 9, spare 7, 43 through 3. He just missed by a smidge. Twice he's missed it by a little bit for 3 in a row. Feeling more confident now, you can see it. That one got away for 9. 52 through 4 in the 4th of 5. He lost the first 90-89, lost the second 89-85, rallied for a 107-1 under third, 281, 279. He's up 2 in the match coming in. And a solid start here in the 4th. No lemon drops today so far. Darn. Crosses over. The triangle breaks up. 3 left, 6 right. Gunning for his 3rd spare in the last 4. You get this one. No, right on the nose. Tough break. It's a giggle out of that one. Hey, hitting the object pin's a good thing overall. It's not going to always work out your way, but when you're on the object pin, good things are bound to happen overall. 9, 61, solid half. Class D, folks, Class D. Now, Mr. 159, Anthony Caron now. He's got a little bit of work to do here. He could not take advantage of Scott Perry's sluggish start. Now he finds himself down 2 in the match, starting his 4th. At his former ACST house, now at Putnam Street Lanes in Fitchburg, Mass. One by 1, 1 by 4, lost by 7, down 2 in the match right now. Sales on the head pin, barely curved in just in time. 8 left, 3-6-10 right, 3-6-10 right. I like the wood though. 1 in front, 1 angled behind the object of 3. This can go. For spare, yes! 10-7, up 3 in the string, 1 in the match. We go back and forth again. A lot of lead changes early in the first. 4th spare of the match. Scott has 5 now. Scott has 5 in his last 9. There's a good ball. The bonus. The 7 collapses. Friendly Woods, 6-10. 18 through 1 of the 4th. Up 11 in the string. He's up 9 in the match. Up against a pair of spares here. And a pair of 9s. He threw it away. No good. Missed opportunity. It's a Paul Grade shot. 8. Huge miss. Remember that one, folks. Terrible feeling when it happens. 26-26. Tied in the string. Now Scott Perry gets his lead back by 2 in the match. Anthony on the 7 pin and the 4 comes back for the 9. Strange one. Hard to make the 4-7-9 by itself. Seems to have been better on the first ball for some reason. Gets a spare 7. Nice shot. Won't go. 2 left, 5 right. Broke it a little too late in that head pin. Anthony, object pin for a 9. 35 through 3. He's down 8 in the string. He's down 10 in the match. His biggest deficit. And I believe the biggest match lead overall. Anthony had by 12 early on. Tight all the way through. Anthony on the 4-7 that time. Fourth box, fourth string, Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire. What a great battle. Close, 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 all the way through. Lucky to get a bounce. 1, 3, 6 to 5 behind the 1. Could use a mark on the 5th to tie the string and maybe take the lead in the match back. Threw it away for 6. 41 through 4 despite the spare 8 start. And now he's down 11 in the string, his biggest deficit, 13 in the match. Up against a 9 from Scott Perry. Another good ball, a diamond left. The middle pin, the object pin is the 2, left is the 4, right of the 2 is the 5. The 8 playing hide and seek behind the 2. Less than 1 in 4 chance for Class D bowlers without wood. Statistics by Candlepin Bowling Network. Can he get it? No, missed the object, the 2 and the 4 to the left. Scott Perry has a double-digit lead with 15 to go. Anthony splits the uprights for a 10, 51 at the half. He has 6 10s in the first, since then 2 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 halfway through the fourth. And it's 61-51. Scott's up 10 in the string. He's up 12 in the match. Back to lane 22. You're just tuning in? That's how close it is. Right now it's 12. Flat as a pancake in the first half, resurrecting here in the second half. He had a streak of 5 spares and 7 boxes after getting nothing the first 26 of the match. 2 9s his last 2, 61 through 5. Ten pin. Shades the first couple of strings. People to the right trying to fix the stuck bowling balls in lane 23 and 24, but you got to stay focused in your lane. Not much better. 6 standing. Perry looking for an out. Does for an 8. He'll take that. 69 through 6 in the 4th of 5 preseason Class D North Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Candlepin families helped by cancer treatments. Go to Candlepin's number 4, cancer.com. $98,500 stunning dollars paid out to families in the Candlepin community. Do your part via Venmo at Candlepin's number 4, cancer.com. Checks can be written also. The address on the website at Candlepin's number 4, cancer.com. And also sign up for upcoming roll-ups. 9 falls down, gives it a good chance. 2 4 and the 7, a plank in front to help. The 7th box, 4th string. A good match. Low in scoring, tight in total. Scott, the wood, no. 2 in the 7th. 4 straight now without a mark since the spare 7, spare 9, spare 7 in the second and third. Takes a 9 for the 3rd time in a row. He's got a full house his last 5. 2 spares, 3 tens, 3 nines rather. 2 spares, 3 nines. Actually had an 8 last box, so take that away. No falls. 78 through 7. Full houses are good, especially in Yahtzee. 25 points. Good in blowing their marks. Scott trying to reset. Nice ball, strike! Bombs away, baby! First strike for either side. 8 some wild. 8, 8, 8, 88 plus 2 through 8 in the 4th. That's what a strike looks like, huh? Andy Klempa here in attendance, 28-0 in the preseason, 42-14 last year. Can you keep it going, the ACST? You and D this year? Andy will be in C South or D North. There we're going to strike, trying to double it up, raise the head pin, pushes down the 9. A second chance, the 2-4-7, better what I think this time. 5 head pin hits from the string for the second string in a row after just 4, the first 2 combined. Second ball on the strike on lane 22 at Lakeside. Love a big 20 here. Way off. 7 in the fill on the strike. Knows he missed an opportunity. 95 through 8, back to back, good strings. And that is a Paul Grant specialist. First one, missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that. 10, 105 through 9. 4 tens in the first, single tens in the second, third, and fourth. Had a 107 in the third after an 89-85 start. Pick up the pace greatly the last 2. That's how you do it. In the pocket, it's 7, 7, 8, 10, left to right. Wood rolling out of bounds, and 1 in the middle, rolling back. Left to get moved back unless it rolls back. High piece of Halloween wood, that orange pin in front of the 8. So it's the 7, 8, 10 left to right. So we can give it a helicopter ride. His most head pin hits, 6 in the string. Second split overall in the match. 15 head pin hits, 5 splits. Not that bad. The splits. I would love more head pin hits. What a try. Can't get to the East Coast. Good effort. Trying to get to 115. It's not how you start sometimes, it's how you finish. Close to his average of 98 for the totals. 4 strings, a 9. 114, 4th string. Pretty good. 395. And after all that tough 2.5 strings, he's over average for the match. Barely. Anthony Caron's got some work to do. He's down 10 of the string, halfway through the 4th of 5. He's down 12 in the match. Looked at the way Scott started the match. Anthony could cruise, but he couldn't get anything going himself. He's had 4 Paul Grant specialists. Scott's 1. This will name reset. Not sure what it scores. He's chasing 114 from Scott Perry. He's at 395 through 4. So he had a 116 to tie the match heading to the 5th. And he got 6 points to 2, and he at least a 115. At least 2 marks. On the crossover, another diamond again for the umpteenth time. 3 is the middle pin, the object pin. 5 left, 6 right, 9 behind the 3. Only got 2 of the 4. 2 pins standing, 3 left, 6 right. 1 string after these final 5 boxes to the 4th. Anthony, nice 10 in slow motion. Back-to-back 10s. 61 through 6. He's down 8 in the string. He's down 10 in the match. It's a strike 7. After this, it's 9 here. Strike 7, 10, 9. 2 marks required to win the string. Won't be easy. 5 up, 5 down. Andy. Good try. 5 middle, 8 to the left. Anthony and 8 needs 2 marks next 3 to win the string. Otherwise, we're tied 4 apiece heading into the 5th. 69 through 7. He's down 9 in the string, 11 in the match. Up against a strike 7 here in the 8th box. Good ball there for strike 9. 6 pin left up. He missed 2 in the first. Trying to go 1 for 3, a crucial shot here. For a spare, right on! Another one required to win the string. 79 to ball through 8. What a battle! Had a spare 8 to start the string. Spare in the 8th. 79 to the ball. Big 20 would be huge. 5 spares, no strikes to match. Anthony on the right side, 3. That doesn't help. We need 2 marks now. More. 82 through 8. Biggest deficit, 15 in the match, 13 in the string. Good second ball. The King survives the 5. Now he's a double strike to win the string in the 10th. And Scott Perry, dead and buried the first 25 walks of the match, leads by double digits. Anthony 9. 91 through 9, down 14 in the string, 16 in the match. 16 he's down, up against a 9. A 20 box gets to 111, which will give him a 1 pin lead heading into the 5th. Anthony held it too long, dipped his shoulder. Benny had done that. Same thing, 5 up, 5 down. Had a moment ago. Scott Perry wins the string. Scott now has tied it up at 4 apiece, losing the first 2, winning the last 2. Anthony, again, the 5 and the 8. And the best he can do is 101. And Scott has a double-digit lead heading into the 5th and final string. Caron, an 8. 99, 4th string. 90, 89, 100, 99, 378. He loves Putnam Street, but Lakeside Lanes, not as fast as Putnam Street Lanes in Fitchburg. And now he finds himself in a 17-pin deficit with 1 to go. And he's very capable of winning total. We'll get those scores on the screen up in just a moment after the running totals. Preseason action. Season starts September 7th, give or take. Live coverage all year round on the ACST Facebook page. That's Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Free to subscribe. Summary broadcast will be on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hit that subscribe button as well. It's free. Close to 5,000 subscribers pretty soon. Help us get there soon. Also live instant replay up to 10 seconds on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network in high definition. With the official scores, we'll take a breather. 5th string will start in just a jiffy. Here come the score sheets. Scott Perry can take 10 points. Anthony can do the same thing. Disaster start for Perry. Now he's turned the tables on Mr. Postman, Mr. 159, Anthony Caron. Let's show the string by string totals now. Anthony 90, 89. Anthony 89, 85, up 5, up 4-0. Scott wins 107, 100 to lead by 2, and now he wins 114.99, 395. That's 378. The lead is 17 with 1 string to go. Anthony. Scott Perry, the visiting bowler out of Butwell's Bowling Center in Concord. What a great job the Dallas family does there. Most in the mixed worlds, the ladies internationals. They've been great to Candlepin Cancer Charity as well. Over $8,000 raised in the last couple of years or so, give or take. Just at one bowling center. Here we go, final string underway. Newcomer Scott Perry, 2 years of Candlepin bowling, 98 league bowler. Joined the ACST this September. Only 3. Took up the 3.69. We'll talk both bowls before we sign off. Second ball just inside the 1, and the 4.7 also there. Trying to do a better start. He had no marks, 26 boxes. He got 5 spares since then. In the last 14. And 5 out of 7 at one point. Nice 10 to start the final string. 10 boxes the match. Got a strike 7 in the 4th, a spare 9, and a spare 7. Spare 2, spare 7, spare 6 in the 3rd. Nothing the first 2.5 strings plus. And he leads the match by 17 somehow. It's a strange game. There's a good ball there for a second strike, not quite. 5 middle, 8 left. Just got to grind through in these tough starts. And he's done just that. He's got to feel good about that. Wins the string, will get 10 points on the road. Object pit does not carry, tough break, but that's a good shot though. Sometimes it doesn't work out on the object, but overall it does. We'll stick with it. Up here at 10s to start the 5th. 10s are hard to beat. 20 through 2. Extra mixed team coverage September 7th, the day after the ladies 220 doubles event. Both matches on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. That's always a fun event. Sold out every year. Live coverage on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network September 6th and September 7th. Ladies September 6th, mixed team September 7th, both at Extra Lanes. Shoot a sports for a strike 9. Rocking and rolling here. It's a devastating start. First third conversion with the wood. No, go for that pin. Always go for the pin. Wood's not a guarantee. When in doubt, go for the pin. Now 2 for 4 in singles for spares. Hit the 0 for 3. And that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. You may call your next witness. 30 through 3 in the 5th. 3 10s. The wood looks tempting, doesn't it, sometimes, in that single pin?
Always. Always. Can't hit the single.
I hate when you go for a 7. I hate when you go for a 7 pin with a piece of wood and your ball goes in the 10 pin with no pin there. Perry on the left side of the 1, just 4. In front's the 1, 3, 6 behind, left to right. 8, 5 behind the 1, 9 behind the 3. We're in the final string of the match. A good one. Sluggish but tight. Scott 1, 5 middle, 8 left, 9 right and back. Doesn't go too often without wood. I think it's only go once or twice without wood the last 4 years. Pretty when it does. Almost got it. A 9 without a mark, 39 through 4. Pretty good. Scott's up 17 after 4 strings. Was down 1 after 1, 5 after 2, up 2 after 3. Won the last by 15. Selling left for 3. Scott, 1, 6, 10. In this case, I go for the short 2, but sometimes you get greedy. You go for all 3, or you do it like me. Do I go for the 1? Do I go for the 2? Heck, throw it in the middle. Make a decision before you throw the ball. As a competitor, I'm going for all 3. You see what I mean? That's a Paul Grant shot. 7, 46 half without a mark. Anthony Caron uses a 63 out to tie the match. He starts his final string. Thank you for watching this match. Share with your friends and family. More importantly, invite your friends to bowl this great and unbelievable game of Candlepin bowling for any age. Never too late to pick up Candlepin bowling. People in their 70s and 80s pick up Candlepin bowling. 395, 378. Anthony's down 7 to the match. It's 4 points apiece. 2 points a win for a string, 1 for a tie, 4 for total. 178 has a chance. 2 pieces of wood to the left between the 1 and the 7. The Halloween pin is the 8 and back. Miss left. Stole the head pin somehow. The 7 and 8 do not go down. 2 marks gives him a chance to take the lead in the match. Anthony, oh, nice shot. Almost got the 10 box and nudged the 8 won't go. A couple of years ago in the ACST at Lakeside Lanes, Jeremy Van Dyke, the 3 seed, made that shot on his way to a 601.5 to 66 win over Anthony Klempa here in attendance. Andy threw a 5.66 and lost 12 that day to Jeremy Van Dyke. That's on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. That was a great match. Now it's Class C, folks, Class C. 601 566 on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Free to subscribe. Anthony, good second ball. Ah, tough break. 7 to 10. No wood, no luck. Pick your favorite pin. I'm sorry, couldn't get the 7 to go. An 8 box. 17 through 2 in the final string. He's down 3 in the string. And Scott Perry's his biggest lead for either side. 20 in the match. Still time left for Anthony to catch up. 2 marks behind with big fills. Capable of doing it. There's a nice ball. Somehow just 6. Look at this one. That's ridiculous. 4-7 left, 5 middle, 10 right. Give him a break. And now he knows that Scott Perry went through the first 2.5 strings. That is one nasty split. Would he use that wood? Nope. I'll get the 2 on the left. Has lost the 2 first boxes of the 5th. It loses in the 3rd box with a 6. The pinning helping Scott Perry increasing his lead. It's 30-23 for Scott through 3 completed boxes here in the 5th. Scott's up 7 in the string. His biggest lead continues to rise, 24. It's a nice ball, but splits 3 and 2. 3, 6, 10 on the right, 4, 7 left. The wood gives him a chance to kick it over. 2 red pivots in the string, both splits. No lemon drops in the match somehow. Unusual for Class D to have lemon drops. Now advanced for the first time. Where's Casey McCool? Lakeside Lanes-Manchester. You're always hungry, always growling. For the first time today, Casey. Anthony settles for an 8. Needs a mark. 31 through 4 in the 5th. Right now, down 8 in the string. 25 in the match, up against a 7 from Scott Perry. Now he's 3 marks behind. Just missed right. Goes back for the 1. Not a head pin it. Here's a split. 2, 4, 7. Right side, 9 to 10. 2 head pin hits, 3 splits. in the string. Wait for the wood to stop by rule. Then 5 boxes after this. Each bowler. That wood's good. That wood's good. We're going to take a look anyway. It looks good from our vantage point. Any Klemper's point? But why not? When in doubt, check it out. Extra steps. What the heck? Exercise. Is it? It is past the line. It looks like it's good from here, but I guess not. And then I got it wrong. Sorry, Andy. I thought it was good. Depth perception sometimes. From the lighting angle, looked good, didn't it? But sometimes. Whoops. It was close.
Was it in front of the line? No, it was like out way beyond the line. Yeah, not in front of the line.
Good effort there.
That's how you always get checking. Like you said, looks good to us, but they're further away.
I had one.
I still think that Wilbur's good. What do I know? And nice out. Nah, it's a pretty 10. It's a wild 10. 41 through 5. 5 blocks to go. Scott Perry at 5 in the string. 22 in the match. Can Anthony Caron pull it off for 10 points? Scott wins the string. He'll get 10 points after losing the first 2.
Took a sharp right turn. I guess so. I don't know.
Can't wait to not do this anymore. Passing up the sheet. He's going digital soon. He is. I'm going to have to go run into it.
Scott Perry trying to pull away. 22 pins with 5 blocks to go in the match. Trying to go to win 10 points to 4 in a preseason match. We'll begin August 31st, 2:30 p.m. with Jonathan Reed. It'll be on Candlepin Network on YouTube. And I believe that's at Budwell's. Budwell's, because Lakeside will be closed for maintenance and vacation. From this Sunday to Labor Day. Reopen September 2nd here at Lakeside Lanes. Candlepin gift cards. It's always a good gift for any occasion. All year round, not just the holidays. Start on the right side of the 1, 5, 1, 2, 7, 8 behind the 2, 10 right corner. 6 blocks, 5th string. He admits his fiance Megan Harlow the better bowler. Rightfully so. Megan, nice lady too. Very classy. He has the 1 and the 8. She'll be bowling with Brittany Shattuck about well. So the extra Cannabis Cancer 4th annual 220 doubles event September 6th. Greg Guerrero and myself have coverage all day long. 5-string qualifier. 16 out of 24 teams make the playoffs. 2-string final. Area 9, 55 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Tomorrow, the 9-pin tournament at Ware, Massachusetts. The rollaway lanes, the pins fly high. Mike Imprado says it's faster than Millis. Check it out tomorrow after 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. 2 shifts, 5 strings each. We're 9s are 10, spares and strikes. Rollaway lanes, Ware, Mass. Tomorrow on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Scott avoids our first lemon drop and somehow gets 5. Diamond plus the 6 to the right. Way up course now is center diamond. Appreciate you watching the stream. We had some glitches one time earlier. Overall, pretty good stream. Scott takes an 8 after a 9, 63 through 7, trying to hang on for 10 points. Nicholas Brown below. Andy, how's the sound, Andy? Someone said it's low. Wendy Frazier, thank you for your commentary. Appreciate it. Clinton Parks low. Perry breaks with a diamond. Wobbling 5 in the middle. 3, 9 to the right. 9 behind the 3. Perry, oh, robbed the roadblock. Yeah, Clean Parks, again, trained by Scott Perry how to use a laptop. I'm old school in the scoreboard. Last 4 weeks, before the last 5 weeks, together this Thursday also, trying to figure out how to use the score cam. It'll take a while to learn. And that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third for a 10. Second 10 of the fifth, 73-8 in the final string of the match. Anthony Caron wraps it up next. Actually, Scott's third 10 of the fifth. He had 4 in the first, single ones in the second, third, 2 in the fourth. That's 11 10 boxes out of 48. Not bad for D bowler. That's a nice ball on the crossover. 7 left. Off to the right, 6 right, 9 left. A plank in business. 3 minutes, 1 split in the string. Pinning really well. 7 pins in the plate, no marks. Try to turn it around. Got the 7 out of the way. 6 right, 9 left. Without a mark, gives Anthony a chance to pull out total still. At least take the string, get 6 points. Again, during the 18-week season, 2 points a win for a string, 1 for a tie, 4 for total. No overtime until the playoffs. That's near misses this past year. Only 2 in the entire ACST history. 81-9. His final box of the match, Anthony Caron trying to pull up the win. At the halfway point of the string, Anthony was down 5 at the half, 22 in the match. 3 marks behind right now. Could do it 2 big fills and excellent pinning. And Scott's pinning decently here. There's all string 81-9 without a mark. Trying to avoid his 3rd string without a mark. Won't be easy. 1, 2, 7, 9, 10. Imagine taking total and only win 2 strings. It happens sometimes in this crazy game. The wood behind that 1. What a shot! What a spare! Nico highlight reel! Spare the 10th! Wow! 91 of the ball! What a shot! What a spare by Scott Perry! That's a dagger, you could say, for Anthony Caron. What a strange game. No marks in 26. Had 5 marks in 7 boxes, overlapping the 3rd and 4th. And that's his first one since. 6 overall, also with a strike in the 4th. And right now, looking good for total as of now. There's a nice ball. 7, not that bad for a setback lead. There's Phyllis 7. The string is 98. 98 final string is average for Scott Perry. And he eclipses his average overall barely with 493 on the road. That's 3 over his average overall after a brutal start. Anthony Caron could not take advantage. Now he's got some work to do. He'll need at least 1 mark with great pinning and a big fill. He'll need a bunch of marks to take total, at least 4. More than likely. We'll put these scores up again at the end of the match. 41-5 for Anthony. 2 points at least to get 6 overall. Won the first 2, lost the last 2. 5 standing. Anthony has playoff teams 60-80 last season. 1 of the 8. And probably need to mark out. Double strike would help. He's lost matches, close ones last season by 9, 5, and 13. Eight, 49-6, no marks in the 5th. Down 6 in the string, 23 in the match. He's going to mark out, more than likely. Could do it. He's definitely a spare 7 to 10. He's going to need probably to mark out. Flop 7 and a quarter. 1, wiggling 4 in the 9. To win total, he needs a 116. He's at 49-6. For a spare, just missed the 1. 1 in the 4. now must mark out, and maybe a double in order for total. Need 2 marks to win the string for 6 points. Lose 8. 8. Back-to-back 8s, 57-7. Thanks for watching this great and unbelievable game of Candlepin bowling. Fall league starting just about a week and a half or so from now, September 2nd or so. Contact your local bowling center for more information. Some start this week coming up. Anthony all over the place. 4. He was lucky to win the first by 1, the second by 4 with a 90 and 89. Klempa came to life in the second half of the match. 107 third, 114-4. Anthony needs a mark. Won't get it. Total in jeopardy now. Does not have a strike yet today. Scott has 1. That's out of play.
Scott, that's got to be over. That one's definitely over.
You got to credit Scott Perry. He just did anything going his way. Made some good second shots. Missed by 1 pin, 4 or 5 times for spares. But boy, he looked like he just wasn't going to get anything going. And all of a sudden, got a series of 5 marks in 7 boxes or so. And a strike also later on. Or spare 7 here in the 5th, rather. And after all that, 8, again, 3 8s in a row. 65-8, needs 2 marks to win the string. And close to the miracle zone, but needs a double strike minimum. Only a triple can probably win it outright, I would think. Let's see. The math is still there. I think he needs a triple now, actually. Total. And that's a 7 drop, so you're not going to get total. You can still win the string. Someone has to convert this one to what a double strike in the 10th. 4, 6, 10, left to right. 3 head hits, 4 splits the string. 4's been his best amount in the string. That'll do it. Double strike required to win the string, cannot win total. Anthony at 9, 74-9, no marks. Disappointing performance by his standards. Always competes, a lot of King of the Hills, a lot of tournaments. He does a great job. Just not his day. It wasn't much for Scott either early on. But in the end, a win is a win is a win is a win. It's a nice ball for a strike, not quite. 5 is the Halloween pin, 9 to the right. And Scott Perry has won the string for the 3rd time in a row. He takes a convoy, 10-4. 10 points to 4, 4 for total. Winning strings 3, 4, and 5 after losing 2 close ones in the 1st and 2nd. Anthony can't get that one to go, trying to get to 84. And no lemon drops today, unusual. Anthony, a 9, disappointing string, 83, disappointing match. Now 1 string in his average, 100 was his best in the 3rd. And he ends up with a 471. And Scott Perry wins it. We'll get the official scores in a moment. 461 for Anthony. So Scott wins it 493 to 461. He wins it going away by 32 pins. After a dreadful start, Scott Perry lucky to get 10 points. And you could say he was 5 pins away the first 2 for taking all 14. And the mini slump for Scott Perry in the ACST preseason has been evaporated. Talk to the bowlers before we sign off. Here's the running totals. The string by string, actually. Box scores now, the string by string total. Anthony, 90-89, the Paul Grant Special. Missed the 2nd, made the 3rd for a 10 to a 90-89. Won the 2nd, last box, 89-85, up 5 and 4-0. Scott Perry took over the reins from there. 107-100, 2-pin lead, 281-279, down 4-2, makes it a 4-4, 114-99 the 4th, to up 395-378, up 17, and wins the 5th, 98-83, and takes 10 points in his preseason match. Final score, Scott Perry out of Butwell's Bowling Center, 493. Anthony Caron of 100 Street Lanes, now in the Southern Conference this year, 461. 10 points to 4 for Scott. Let's talk to the bowlers before we sign off. You make sure we're on the screen. You don't have your phone. Your phone. This one's out of whack. Yeah, do you want to come on? Want to talk? Anthony, boy, what a battle! It didn't go your way. Got away towards the end. Fortunate to win the first two strings.
Right from the beginning, my timing was off. I started trying to make adjustments, but nothing worked. It just wasn't my day. Even a couple times when I did throw a good ball, I just wasn't getting anything. So, but half off the score, he bowled great. He deserved the win.
Yeah, I mean, it was close all the way through. You got away late towards that end of the fourth string, but you were still letting it go on that fifth string.
I mean, I was trying every ball. I missed a few shots, and a couple other ones I just didn't get anything. But that's bowling, right?
Yeah.
Just got to deal with the good with the bad.
Now, you bowled 106 in Putnam Street, 96 in the road last year. How do you make the adjustment? You bowled here for years and years. This has been your house. How do you make the adjustment on the road this year coming up?
You got to find your comfort level. I mean, sometimes it just feels good and you're throwing a good ball and you're getting scores. I mean, that just didn't happen for me today. I just got to hope that I can get into a groove when the season starts.
Well, you kept your composure very well, and it just didn't go your way today, but you're going to make a good run for the playoffs. I mean, last year you had the fourth, fifth best average as 11th seed. You did pretty good.
Well, my home house helped me.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Well, you did better on the road record-wise. That's the funny thing.
You just can't explain how things happen the way they do sometimes. But win or lose, it's a lot of fun. So.
Well, you're a true gentleman, class act. Thank you for taking time.
Thank you, and hats off to Scott for winning.
All right, thank you. Good. Love the attitude. Appreciate it. Thank you, Anthony Caron. Love the sportsmanship, the way it should be. All right, Scott. Tough couple of matches in the ACST preseason. Finally, after a miserable start, looked like it was going to be an 0 for 50 night in the marks. Over here, buddy. You come back, get 5 marks and 7 boxes, and take control of the match.
Well, these lanes were tough. These lanes, I don't know how I was going to go, for the rest of the match. Just kind of throw my ball out there and it not going where I wanted to go. I had to take a step back, take a deep breath, make the adjustments, and just go with the punch. I've been working with Mark Rickey lately, so he kind of gave me some valuable tools to walk with, and so it came in handy today.
You got to feel fortunate. The way those first 2 strings went, it looked like it was going to be a sweep. And boy, you got to feel proud the way you finished up. Other than weren't all gems, but a 114, a 107, you were over your average barely, but by 3 pins. But a win is a win is a win. You really grinded it out.
Yeah, I mean, I think put it, nicely. I had one due for me, and I had one that was due. I was not having good, fortunate competitions in the past, 4 battles, and so. For this one to be fortunate, happy about it. I also look at this as, somewhat payback for Anthony Caron. We went head-to-head last March at the Ron Richard Memorial Tournament, and we were in the semis. He knocked me out by 2 pins, so I looked at this as like, getting back at him. So
now a lot of bowlers would pack it in after this first match, half no marks, 26 boxes. Then you got going. What got you back in it?
Like I said, just take a step back, take a deep breath. Just remember what you worked on with, people like Mark Rickey and, other people I bowl with. My partner Deb from last weekend at 1-7-10 at the International Mixed Doubles. She gave me some good tools to walk with.
How bad was that experience with working with Deb Regan, a veteran bowler? How good was that experience as far as learning how to bowl in pressure situations with some of the best bowlers in the game?
It's challenging, because you do have some of the best bowlers in the game, actually the best bowlers in the game. And, to bowl with Deb, she kind of got me through it. She's a bit stern, but it's needed.
That's right. Mark Ritchie is a good teacher, too.
Yeah, they're both wonderful, and anybody has a chance to get coached by them, they're very fortunate. And, I'm looking forward to working with them again in the future to help improve my game.
It is a mental game, isn't it?
It most certainly is. So,
how about a 3-letter word?
Oh, wow.
All right. Scott Perry comes from behind to win it. It was close, but boy, it was ugly for a while. But he ends up winning it 10 points to 4. Final score 493 to 461 over Anthony Caron. From Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, Hampshire, Paul Grant saying so long for now. We'll see you tomorrow. Rollaway Lanes, wear masks for Bob Lee after 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. 9-pin tournament where 9s are 10 spares and strikes. That'll do it for now. Thanks for watching this great and unbelievable game of Candlepin bowling.